Hello out there in Videoland, it's me again, the lazy video gamer, and as you know, and you can see in the back, I'm a huge fan of the Sega Mega CD, especially for Tom Cadali. But I'm too lazy to talk about this game. Instead, I show you this. I'm just a lazy video gamer, even too lazy to change the wrong dramatics in the disclaimer. So, let's jump right into the end of 93. So it was a very exciting year for the Mega CD, and now EA Sports brings their traditional sports line up. Not with Madden, instead it presents you Bill Walsh college football, basically the standard formula for EA Sports games, but with additional full motion videos, little grainy full motion videos, where Bill Walsh in person gives you a background about the sport and the teams. From the menu now, it's basic Madden stuff. You can choose your play modes, choose on which side do you play, had long loading times, and enjoy this short audio briefing before the match actually starts. Now you got Bill Walsh once again, and he tells you now in text form what he thinks about this coming up game of American football. The graphics are okay for back then. Yeah. What should I say? It's football. Again brings us an American sport, this time with, I think, a better presentation. It's of course NHL 94 for the Mega CD with this cool full motion video intro. In basics, it's, as I said, it's the regular EA Sports lineup and gameplay. You can choose your home team, the away team, rules, etc. and play the well-known hockey game.
the sold-out Montreal Forum, home of the Montreal Canadiens. Let's take a look at tonight's matchups.
And again, Electronic Arts brings us, this time, soccer, or as we call football. It's funny that EA Sports Game hasn't the best name out there right now, but back then they were the absolute cream de la cream of gameplay, roster and visuals. But as today, every year a new edition of an old game with some minor additions are released, and they will get bad year after year. And once again, what should I say? If you like soccer, you will like this game. It's also not very expensive. It's more on the cheap side on the Mega CD library, like NHL hockey. They mostly goes for 20 or 30 bucks, and they were very common, so the Lazy Video Gamer Show continues after a short, not sponsored commercial. Are you feeling tired and depressed for waiting your arcade one-up machines from the European distributor? Don't wait. Buy a modded one and get all the cool, exciting games in one. Just go to eBay and look out for Japan Arcade and buy yourself an arcade one-up modded with a Pandora's box. Pandora box 14 with Killer Instinct sold separately. And for this game, I should warn you. Sensible Soccer has a fantastic presentation, a good playability, but well, it also has the ability that every time when you put in this game, the system backup will format himself, and when you power on this game, it will erase every save states that you have on the system. As I said, it has a very cool presentation with these 3D animations of the stadiums. no question about that. But on the field, it's a regular top-down soccer game in the style of kickoff. So gladfully, the last soccer game of today's video, I started with this additional quiz who is in the game, where you answering questions and move along to get a goal. Now back to the real game. It's a basically top-down soccer game. I think the playability is a little bit better like in sensible soccer, but it's a thing of your own prefers. So with FIFA you do nothing wrong. By these two games, yeah, you have to decide by your own. What you also should think now about is to get an external RAM cartridge. You don't have to buy an expensive European RAM cartridge. Buy a Japanese one. Take your region code adapter for the modules under the RAM adapter. It will work perfectly. So, back to the video and right to the last game. It's Shadow of the Beast Part 2. Shadow of the Beast was a very popular game on home computers back in the 80s. So the successor won't wait very long. It has a cool, dark, animated intro. It was back then famous for the excellent sound and the fantastic parallax scrolling. So if you need a platformer more in your Mega CD library, maybe this one will do it for you.
Thank you, my friend, but my companion has already been kidnapped and taken to Israel. If you rescue him, I'm sure our master Barloom will reward you. Be warned, though, the way is heavily protected and there are many traps. I heard one of the guards mention something about a lower switch.
So that was it for this week's episode of the Lazy Video Gamer Show. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye. I'm just a lazy video gamer, even too lazy to get an own theme song.